Thank you.
Next question to Adam Serrano. Adam, go ahead.
Perry, can you just walk us through a little bit of, your guys' mentality since the restart? Obviously, Orlando didn't really go the way you want, but you were able to kind of hit your stride. Kevin kind of touched on it a little bit. Is this sort of the Galaxy team you've been expecting to see?
Yeah, I think it's, again, I think we've always had the quality. It's just about putting it together. And I think you've seen in these last couple of weeks that we've been able to be deadly in the attack and also, defend solidly. Obviously, the Portland San Jose games, we give up a couple goals. But saying that, I think the mentality has been there. And when the other team has scored, we haven't put our heads down. We've just said, all right, let's go. We got to step it up even more. And yeah, there's never been any doubt that we're not going to get a result these past few games. And I think that's huge. And that's been the difference.
We'll go with the next question to Larry Morgan. Larry, go ahead.
Hi, Perry. Thanks for your time today. I have two questions. We've been asking this question to a couple of your teammates over the last week or so. First question, what's your take on the sudden revival of the Galaxy? What prompted it? And also, how gratifying is it to finally have your health issues behind you after missing pretty much the entire 2019 regular season and being able to play well and contribute?
Sure. Well, to the first one, I think, after Orlando, it left a bitter taste in most guys' mouth. We just weren't happy with how the results went. Obviously, losing to our rival, 6-2, didn't set well with us. So we knew once we got back, we had to really dig in and step it up, especially seeing the games that we were going to be playing against, obviously the Supporter Shield winner, Portland, the MLS Cup is back, champion. We knew the group was going to be tough. San Jose, a playoff team. So, just getting back, probably with a month of training heading into our first game again. The focus was there. Guys were hungry to get back on the field, but also to get results. And I think you've seen that. But saying that, it's only been 4 games, and we have to continue that because there's still a lot to be played, and we have to continue that mentality. And then just for me personally, it's been great to be back, to be injury-free, and to be contributing to the team. Any guy on the team wants to be playing week in and week out, but also play a role and, do what they can for the team. So it feels good.
Thank you, Perry.
Thanks.
We have the next question for Josh Guessman. Josh, go ahead.
Hey, Perry. Dan was talking about this a little bit, and he sort of talked about how, his partner with Nick next to him, and then having you and Joe in front of him, that back four, that box four has been, just a really stout, sort of strong spine for the Galaxy. How have you seen that develop in the last, 3 or 4 games?
Yeah, I think I can echo that as well. It's been really solid. I think Joe and I have had a great relationship working next to each other. He tends to go a bit more than I do, which is fine. And I cover his back. So that's been great. Nick and Dan have been awesome at the back, winning their duels, communicating with us, helping us start the attack. And it's been a good partnership, and hopefully that's something we can continue.
Thanks, Perry.
Thank you.
Next question to Damian Calhoun. Damian, go ahead.
Hey, Perry. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. How much can you share with us how the next phase schedule look? Are the same teams on it, or different teams, or what?
I don't know for sure. I think that's something probably the league's going to want to release on their time. I do know that we have a meeting today, or a Zoom call today with the league, with the union reps, to kind of go over the next phase. As I understand it, Canada is still a difficult situation, but I'm sure that information will be coming out very soon.
And the first phase, I know it's a lot of games in a short period of time, but how did the group sort of work their way through this? You're playing, like you said, Saturday, Wednesday, basically every week here.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't easy. Obviously, with the day of game travel, it makes it even more difficult. But again, I think we had guys step up, and honestly, it's good when we have a lot of games. Our trainings here are very difficult, so it really doesn't change when we're playing every 3 or 4 days. we're putting in the load on our legs if we're just doing training anyway. So it's really no different for us.
We have a follow-up from Larry Morgan. Larry, go ahead.
Hi, Perry. Just one more question about the LAFC match. How long did you run in that play in which you chased down Diego Rossi?
I'm not sure.
Can you go over that play?
What's that?
Can you go
Can
over
I go
that
over
play?
it? Yeah. I mean, look, I'm the last guy back on the corners. I'm not quite sure what happened, but we lost the ball just outside the 18. And they're a team that breaks quick. Rossi obviously has a lot of pace. Yeah, so I was just dropping there. I knew I had a guy off my back shoulder that I didn't want him to play the ball too early. So I had to kind of keep my space in the middle and slowly close the gap as he got closer to the goal. Yeah, and then the timing was good. David and I both said after Bingham, that we were lucky that he didn't dink the ball over, because that probably would have been a goal, but he played on the ground, and at the end of the day, it was a good play.
How many yards do you think you ran in that play?
It's probably the better part of 80, I would say.
Better
Yeah.
you than me.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you for your
thanks.
time, Perry.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Appreciate
you.
it.
Hi, everyone. We have LA Galaxy forward Javier Chicharito Hernandez. We'll start with questions in English, followed by questions in Spanish. First question to Kevin Baxter. Kevin, go ahead.
Hey, Javier, thank you for your time. Welcome back.
Hey, how are you?
So I had a couple of questions for you. How do you feel fitness-wise? Do you feel like you're 60%, 80%, 100%? And how have you been able to take care of yourself with the COVID-19? Has it been more difficult to get your treatment, to get into a gym, to get into a pool, whatever it is you do?
I'm gonna start with the second question. No, not at all. It's not being difficult, because the people over here in the club are organizing everything in the best way possible and with the good protocol, to taking care of myself and everyone in my house and everyone over here who's working and trying to help me recover quicker. Realistically, yeah, we've been doing very, very good, the whole club and myself, to take care of me and everyone in the team, But and then about the percentage of how fit I am, I mean, I'm completely fit in a way of my calf is completely fine. I've been training with the team like 4 days now, and I've been feeling pretty good, nothing at all. And I mean, that question will be for Guillermo, for someone else. I'm going to be available probably for this weekend. And if it's 1 minute, 60, 50, 90 or whatever, I'm going to try to do my best to maintain that rhythm and that level that the team is showing in the last games, that we are winning a lot. Defensively, the team is improving a lot, and offensively as well. Now we're scoring a lot of goals. So I think the team is getting in that point when we all want to show that we can be one of the best teams over here, and we can win the championship, of course.
Thank you. I noticed you shaved too.
What?
You
Sorry?
shaved, you got rid of the beard.
Well, not yet. Look.
Oh, okay. There it is.
Actually, I will do it later, but well, I remember that I'm going to wear the mask for the interview, so I said, okay, I'll do it later. I don't care.
Thank you. Thanks for your time.
We have the next question to Damian Calhoun. Damian, go ahead.
Hey, Javier, how you doing?
Hey, man, good. You?
Good. Can you explain the severity of the injury? Earlier, Guillermo said you had broke a muscle, tore a muscle.
Yep.
And also, what watching the group, play these last 4 games, what have been your thoughts of how the team sort of evolved here in the last 4 or 5 weeks?
I mean, I just said it before. The team is being playing amazingly. It's being more solid defensively, creating more opportunities. We are more ruthless up there too. The players are doing an amazing effort too in both areas, And I think that's a thing that Guillermo was working since the beginning, but obviously it was a little bit difficult because some players left, some players came, then the coronavirus start spreading in the world. So yeah, I think the team is being very good, and I think we all can still improve even more. I always said that it doesn't matter if you win a lot of games, there's always space to improvement, always. And yeah, my injury was like a second, almost third degree of a tear. It wasn't the muscle, it was the fascia over the calf. So yeah, it was a little bit more than just a normal tiny or small tear, the second or third degree.
Next question to Adam Serrano. Adam, go ahead.
Javier, thanks for talking to us. Mentally, how have you sort of, kept yourself going and kept yourself hungry? Obviously, you said before the Orlando tournament, you're, really excited to kind of get going. And now, you're back. How have you kind of kept yourself focused, kept yourself hungry, and kept yourself ready for what's to come?
Simple answer: the love for the game. That's it. I love playing this sport, and I want to do the best as I can. And yeah, that's it. Yesterday, it was my 14th anniversary since I debuted in this lovely sport. So it's just that is the love of the game.
Thank you. We'll go with the first question in Spanish to Fernando Schwartz. Fernando, go ahead.
Hola Javier, gusto en saludarte. Hay un poco de ansiedad de tu parte ahora que estás regresando a la cancha por lo poco que has podido jugar en la MLS. Empezó el torneo, vino el coronavirus, te vas a Orlando, te lesionas. Estás muy ansioso de volver a la cancha porque conociéndote no te gusta ni perder en las canicas y yo creo que te ha de haber costado mucho tiempo todo este tiempo que estuviste ausente.
Ansioso no, la verdad que emocionado y agradecido de que me pude recuperar. Obviamente estas cosas no le quisieras desear a nadie, ¿no? Cuando tu salud no está al 100 y cuando algo te impide realizar el día a día o en el trabajo que estés, obviamente es muy desafortunado, pero eso también te da el valorar, ¿no? El valorar en realidad qué es lo que quieres y quieres seguir haciendo lo que estás haciendo en ese momento, valorar las oportunidades, lo afortunados que a veces somos en la vida y lo que se te olvida, ¿no? Entonces, la verdad que tú bien me conoces, más que ansioso, más que competitivo, es una persona muy agradecida y que trata de verle el lado positivo a todo, ¿no? Entonces, esto me vino a dar muy bien para también ponerme en una mejor forma, prepararme muy bien, mental, físicamente y también... Y más que ansioso, al revés, la verdad que regreso muy tranquilo porque tú puedes ver el nivel del equipo, ¿no? Sin dos jugadores que en teoría son muy importantes, han demostrado un nivel y dieron un paso al frente increíble, que eso ayuda a la liga, al equipo, a todo. Entonces, la verdad que estoy muy tranquilo y muy contento de regresar, de dar mi granito de arena y algo que no pude, bueno, obviamente marqué mi primer gol en Orlando y no pude seguir ahí, pero más que los goles o no, yo creo que al igual que Jonathan, que yo y que otros compañeros que están esperando la oportunidad, lo que queremos es, si se nos toma en cuenta, mantener ese nivel que el equipo ha mostrado o hasta mejorarlo.
Gracias, Javier.
De nada, Fer.
Siguiente pregunta para Daniel Schwartzman de TUDN. Daniel, adelante.
Gracias, Vicky. Hola, Javier. Qué bueno tenerte ya de vuelta por acá. Preguntarte si tú te sientes ya como para ser titular, si has hablado con Guillermo y respecto a tus compañeros, ¿no? Que lo han hecho muy bien. ¿Quién es el que más te ha llamado la atención de lo que han hecho tus compañeros en la cancha? ¿Quién puedes destacar más que otro?
Lo primero, tú bien lo dijiste, esa pregunta es para Guillermo. Y todos mis compañeros, todos, la verdad es que hablar de una persona sería ponerle el foco al 100% y podría ser un volado, ¿no? Porque esa responsabilidad o eso puede ser o muy positivo o muy negativo. La realidad es que todos los jugadores han dado un paso al frente para mostrar ese nivel defensivamente y ofensivamente y no por nada todos los triunfos que llevamos hasta ahorita, ¿no? Entonces, así que yo creo que es un esfuerzo de todos, ¿no? Desde el cuerpo técnico también se ha adaptado bastante, ha hecho también cambios en muchísimos otros lados que hay que valorarle, no nada más en lo táctico, sino en todo. Entonces yo creo que aquí en toda esta institución sabemos que todos somos responsables para poder mejorar, dar nuestro granito de arena para que este club pueda ganar partidos, pueda obtener puntos para clasificar a los playoffs de la mejor manera y obviamente pelear por el título.
Tenemos tiempo para un par más. La siguiente para Katia Castorena. Katia, adelante.
Gracias, Vicky. Javier, gusto saludarte. Lo comentabas ahorita, el hecho de cómo ha ido creciendo y evolucionando el equipo en todos los aspectos del juego. ¿Esto hace más fácil tu incorporación con el grupo? Quizá menos presión también el tema de que están llegando los resultados y es fácil volverte a incorporar y buscar volver a anotar.
Sí, no, Katy, y más que enfocar lo de mi regreso al equipo creo que es muy bueno para todos, ¿no? Cuando un equipo, bueno, o el mejor equipo en mi punto de vista en la liga, y lo dice los trofeos, lo dice su historia, esté ahí arriba, esté peleando, siempre es muy bonito para la liga, para el país, para el desarrollo de muchos jugadores. También puedes ver a muchísimo joven aquí, la confianza que Guillermo les ha dado, el manejo, así que sí, más que fácil o difícil, mi regreso es muy bonito cuando todos ganamos, estés dentro o estés fuera, se trabaja de otra manera. Ahí obviamente siempre lo he mencionado, ¿no? Hay que siempre mantenerse positivo aunque los resultados no llegan, pero obviamente cuando llevas muchos triunfos te da muchísima confianza, el ambiente está muchísimo mejor, la confianza va creciendo y también los jugadores tienen esa oportunidad para mostrar todo ese talento, todas esas ganas y todo eso que quieren mostrar día a día. Así que sí, obviamente cuando tú regresas de una lesión y el equipo está muy bien, está enchufado, obviamente que eso te da muchísima más confianza, pero también muchísima más responsabilidad por el poco o mucho tiempo que, por ejemplo, a mí me toque hacerlo. Sé que lo tengo que hacer mínimo de la manera que lo han hecho mis compañeros y ojalá mejorarlo.
Gracias, Javi. Tenemos tiempo para una más, para John Rojas. John, adelante.
Gracias, Vicky. Javier, lo has repetido muchas veces y lo hemos visto desde afuera, que eres una persona muy positiva. Todo este tiempo afuera, si pudieras marcar algo que aprendiste del fútbol de MLS y algo que aprendiste en la vida personal, ¿qué podrías marcar?
Qué difícil decirte una cosa, pero bien, como lo dije un poquito en una pregunta que me hicieron en inglés, el amor al juego, ¿no? Esto nada más me confirmó cuántas ganas tengo de seguir jugando, de que lo hago simple y sencillamente por el amor a esto, por lo que siento cuando juego, por yo llevarme al máximo para seguir creciendo y poniéndome siempre retos para ver que hasta dónde puedo llegar, hasta dónde puedo disfrutar todo esto. Así que eso nada más. Y de la MLS, pues yo creo que lo he hablado muchísimo también y lo seguiré hablando. Esta liga es muchísimo más de lo que muchísima gente cree en el mundo, así que se está demostrando también algo para valorar, que también lo mencioné en Orlando, es toda la gente, con todo el riesgo que hay con todo este virus, todos nosotros dimos un paso al frente para que el deporte pudiera reaparecer lo más pronto posible, ¿no? Con la ayuda de todos los dueños, los directivos, todos los jugadores, entrenadores y staff para empezar y para darle un poco de entretenimiento a la gente que no pasa por buenos momentos. Así que todo eso habla por sí solo, ¿no? Los hechos y que bueno, y el nivel obviamente del torneo Orlando ahora obviamente va a ir subiendo porque el ritmo está ahí, hay más partidos en sus estadios, a lo mejor más adelante ya podrá ir gente en algunos estados, así que yo creo que todo poco a poco va tomando su camino para que la gente pueda estar cerca de nosotros a ellos y el entretenimiento pueda seguir.
Javier, gracias por acompañarnos y gracias por tu tiempo.